It had finally been 6 months since Mac's arrest at prom. He was finally going to be in front of a judge. Trial. The trial of a century. The trial of a lifetime. Please state your legal name and age, and then get up and go to the stand. Mr. Melrose, sir, before trial, I actually read your case. You have a very lengthy file. What was your motive in committing these offenses against these 7 women? Sir, growing up, I had a very troubled childhood. My mom hid the truth of who my father was for me, for years. Sir, my father was alive the whole time, and my mother knew it. Sir, about 3 months ago, your mother was interrogated for hours at a police station. She had no idea your father was alive. Why are you spitting these lies in my courtroom? Sir, I'm sorry, Sit down, now! I have been informed that the jury has called Sarah Brooks to the stand to testify. Miss Brooks, get up and walk to the stand. Miss Brooks, you were actually friends with the plaintiff. Is that correct? Yes, sir, we actually went to the same school together last year. What type of student was he? What crowd did he run with? Your Honor, Mr. Melrose was never a friendly guy to me. I was only really friends with him because of my boyfriend. Thank you, Miss Brooks. That's all I need to know. Please take a seat. Tom Melrose to the stand, please. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mr. Melrose, sir, whose child are you holding? This is my daughter, Clarissa. My fiance and I had a child together in Germany. Interesting enough, you're the father of the suspect, aren't you? Yes, Your Honor, I am the biological father of Mac. You were in witness protection for years, weren't you? Yes, sir, I was a witness of many crimes committed by Maria Gibbons years ago, and I work for the police now as a sheriff in the neighboring town. Very interesting, sir. I have a question that I can't help but asking. Did you ever think of your son? Did you ever think he would take on this dangerous path of life? Sir, I only saw Mac through photo cards on social media. I never met him before prom 6 months ago. I would always think of him and how much fun I would have had raising him. Thank you, sir. Please take a seat. I find Mac Melrose guilty of all 7 counts. There will be a 6-hour lunch break in between before sentencing. Wow, Tom. A daughter. Melissa, I'm sorry. I would have told you sooner, but my fiance just didn't want anyone to know until trial was over. That's fine, Tom. We're actually planning a welcome back party for you, and I thought you should know. Thank you for everything. I gotta go get lunch. Bye. Oh, girls, Melissa seems so hurt. I can't help but feel so bad. Yeah, I always seen Mac as a good kid. I just can't help but feel sad for Melissa. She's our best friend, and not only is her son a criminal, but her boyfriend has a fiance and a daughter with her. Yeah, I must admit, this is one of Rosewood's craziest crimes to date. Hey, Sarah, are you okay? You seemed a little bit traumatized at trial. I'm doing as good as I can be. I just want to put this whole thing behind me and move on with my life. Hey, I think it's time for sentencing. Mr. Melrose here has created nothing but terror on the street of Rosewood Lane. His victims and non-victims live in complete fear in their own homes. For that, I can never let him on the streets again. Mr. Melrose, I sentence you guilty to life in prison for the rest of your life.